Taylor here again today, and I just want to do a collective reading for you guys, alright? Let's see. What's coming in for the collective at this time? Can I get what's coming in for the collective at this time? Let's see. Alright, let's see. What's coming in for the collective at this time? Alright? What's coming in for the collective at this time? Let's see. Alright? Let's see. What's coming in for the collective at this time? Alright? Let's see. One more card. One more card for the collective, please, and thank you, Spirit. Hey, Nimra. Hey, Hera. Hold on. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Hey, Fashionista. How you doing? I always like when you come on, Fashionista, because you make it more easygoing. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Can I get my collective reading out first before I start? Because some people just bam, 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 and you guys don't get the collective reading. So make sure you guys wait for your collective reading first, and then we can start. All right. Because it's not fair for some people to not get the collective reading, and you guys just jump on and just, All right. So what's coming in for the collective at this time? So there is love for the collective coming in very soon. All right, there is an immature energy coming in as well for the collective. So there is a lot of love coming in for the collective at this time, but it is a little bit slow moving. It is a little bit immature that's coming in, right? And then the magician, I kind of had to stop some people because people just automatically jump in and just like, oh, da 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 da. I'm just like, yo, we haven't even started yet. Hold on. Like, come on. All right, and the magician's coming in very soon for the collective as well, okay? All right, you guys are manifesting whatever you want at this time, and then there is an apology coming in for the people that need it. That's what's coming in very soon for the collective. All right. Now we can start. Now we can start. All right, let's see. Nimra, Hera, Kalpita, Dr. Mamoon, Zoya, Fashionista. How you doing, Fashionista? Thank you, Fashionista. Hold on. You don't have any questions for me, Fashionista? Nah, I feel bad. All right. Fashionista donated, but she didn't want anything. But I'm gonna do a general reading, okay? All right. Can I get a general reading for Fashionista? All right. Thank you for donating. I know you didn't have a question, but that was really kind of you. Obviously you didn't have to do that. I would have stood there to read for you, but thank you so much. What's coming in for Fashionista? All right. What's coming in for Fashionista very soon? All right, for Fashionista, you do have a lot of choices within love and careers coming in for you very soon. All right, and I think I said this to you last time. I did say that you have a lot of choices within love and career, and I do believe that you are going to have so many choices that you don't know what direction to take because a lot of people are attracted to you at this time, and a lot of career can also come in for you very soon for Fashionista. Okay. And there is passionate energy coming in as well. You're going to be very free spirit. You are going to try a lot of new things. All right, you are going to take a risk. You are going to take a lot of bold approaches, and this is going to benefit you in the long run because when you try new things, it's going to bring in you more benefits coming in for a Fashionista. Someone from your past wants to reconcile or apologize to you as well for Fashionista. Okay, I do believe that you might know this person already for sure, but there's someone from your past that wants to apologize to you very soon. Okay, all right. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. All right. Mm. I had tea this time. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see. Where was I at? Security in the building. Security in the building. I got some hot tea, so Not tea, but I mean like hot. Really, I did have hot tea. All right. Let's see for Zoya. How will your future husband be like for Zoya? All right. How will your future husband be like for Zoya? Let's see. How will your future husband be like for Zoe? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see what's going on. The sun is shining today. I brought my nieces and nephew outside today, which is really odd because it's usually pretty cold near Canada. So I was able to bring them outside today, and it was near 60 degrees. So we got the sun out today. All right, what's coming in for Zoe at this time? How will future husband be like for Zoe? Can I get one more card for Zoya, please, and thank you, Spirit? One more card for Zoya, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, for Zoya, your future husband is somebody that is going to want a wish fulfillment with you for Zoya. They do think happy thoughts of you. They are going to want to have a big, happy family. I don't know how many children they want, but I do believe it's going to be a lot. Maybe at least 2 or 3 that's coming in the picture. They want a happy home with you in the future for Zoya, all right? There is an abundance coming in. You are going to be very free spirited. Your husband's going to be free spirited. He is going to want to try new things. He likes to try new things for sure, and he doesn't like to be stagnant. So he's a hard worker as well. Okay. He likes peace and harmony. He doesn't like arguments often. All right. If he does get a little bit if he gets a little bit like, how do I explain this? For Zoya, if your husband gets a little bit antsy, he doesn't know how to explain how he feels because you got the star in reverse. So he is known in the community, he is known to other people, but he doesn't like to be out often. And if he gets antsy, he doesn't know how to kind of like explain how he feels. You know what I mean? But that's what's coming in for Zoya, right? All right, let's see. All right, that was for Zoya. Hey, Chelsea Daly. XYZ. Will FaZe contact XYZ very soon? Will FaZe contact XYZ very soon? All right. Will FaZe contact XYZ very soon? Let's see. All right. For XYZ, will FaZe contact you very soon? All right. They will contact you between 1 month to 4 months to 10 months. 1 month, 2 months, 7 months, 10 months. That's what's coming in for XYZ. For FaZe contacting you, it'll be 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 7 months, and 10 months between that time frame, okay? For XYZ, all right? All right, for Hera. Is there any future with Zane or the other guy? Let's see. All right, I'm going to get one card for Zane, and I'm going to get one card for the other guy, okay? So we'll figure that out. Okay, this is Zane's, and then this is the other guy. For Hera. What's coming in for Zane and Hera? Let's see. All right, I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of think that, the other guy is better. I'm not gonna lie to you for Hera. I think that the other guy is better for you than Zane because Zane is going through a lot of chaos right now. I don't know if you want to be in that energy if they're going through chaos. You'd rather be with somebody that is more obviously more mellow, more peaceful at this time. I do sense that the other guy is more peaceful, not going through a lot of chaos. But for Zane, they're going through something going on in the background because you got the tarot cards. So I do believe that they're going through a lot of chaos, and I don't think you want that. All right. All right, let's see. Hey, Concrete Rose, how you doing, Concrete Rose? How you doing, Concrete Rose? Priscilla. Priscilla. Can I get love energy for Priscilla? Wait, hold on. I think this is a love oracle. This is a love oracle question, I think. All right, for Priscilla. Can I get a love oracle for Priscilla? All right. Can I get a love oracle for Priscilla? Can I get a love oracle for Priscilla, please? And thank you, Spirit. That one came up, right? Keep an open mind for Priscilla. I do believe that what you're used to is not going to be what your new person's going to be. So if you're used to a certain type, whether that's a certain race, a certain language, a certain person, a certain culture, keep an open mind, because for Priscilla, this might be somebody different than what you're used to for Priscilla, okay? All right, so let's move on to, hold on. Let's move on real quick. Damn it, people just, hold on. People just jumped on and it just made me lose my track. Hold on. Where's Priscilla? There you go. All right, there you go. All right. Can I get 2 more cards for Priscilla? Can I get 2 more cards for Priscilla? 2 more cards for Priscilla, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right. All right, you gotta forgive and learn about the past for Priscilla Mikal. Once you learn from what didn't work out for you in your past, there is an abundance of love coming in very soon. You are going to be spiritually aligned to your new person for Priscilla Mikal. It could be a religious factor or it could be a spiritual factor for Priscilla Mikal. You might meet them at a church or a mosque. If that's not the case, you might also meet them while finding your spiritual alignment, while going through a spiritual awakening. You might find them while you're becoming a better version of yourself, and this person is gonna align with your personal life. Their personality might also align with your own personality. Like their energy might mirror you as well for Priscilla Nicole. Okay, that's what's coming in for love for you right now, or very soon. All right. All right, for Sanya. Can I have a general reading for Sanya? Can I have a general reading for Sanya? Let's see. Can I have a general reading for Sanya, please, and thank you, Spirit? Let's see. Can I have a general reading for Sanya, please, and thank you, Spirit? All right, for Sanya, your general reading is that someone wants a communication with you very soon. All right, for Sanya. Someone's coming in for you very soon. And also, if you're asking about a career for Sanya, you might have 2 choices within a career. Or if this is a person, it's also 2 people as well for Sanya, okay? And then there is someone that wants to take immediate action towards you. Definitely someone has passionate energy for Sanya very soon, okay? So there is an interest to come towards you very soon. Somebody is going to want to come rushing towards you very soon for a relationship for Sanya. So either 2 different careers or 2 different people, okay? All right. But I definitely sense that there is somebody that wants to communicate with Sanya very soon, because you got the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords, okay? That's what's coming in for Sanya at this time, okay? Dr. Mamoon. What's coming in for Dr. Mamoon in relationship next? What's coming in for Dr. Mamoon in what's coming in for Dr. Mamoon next for relationship? All right, so money, you might find your relationship at work for Dr. Mamoon. Okay, you might find your new person at the job or at work. All right, this person is gonna have a lot of abundance of love as well to you. They're gonna have a lot of self-love, and in that turn, they are gonna be able to give you love as well for Dr. Mamoon. Okay, they truly love themselves, so they're gonna be able to give you love as well for Dr. Mamoon. Okay, and you might know them from work, or they might be somebody that has a lot of money. That's what's coming in for Dr. Mamoon. But I can't lie to you. I do believe that your person that's coming in for Dr. Mamoon can be a little bit of a judgmental or overcritical person. When they're upset about something, they can be judgmental. They can be a little bit overcritical if something that don't work out for them. Okay, that's what's coming in for Dr. Mamoon. But other than that, the other cards came out pretty well. All right. Let's see. Stray Penguin, Rhonda, I think. How does John feel for Rhonda? How does John feel for Rhonda? Let's see. How does John feel for Rhonda? Let's see. All right. What's coming in for Rhonda? How does John feel for Rhonda at this time? It feels kind of nice that I don't have to turn on the light in the background, because usually if my blinds is up and the sunlight is not on, I gotta turn on the light in the background. But luckily the sun is out today. All right. So, how does sunlight look, guys, today? I hope it looks good. All right, let's see for Rhonda. How does John feel for Rhonda at this time? Good luck is turning in your favor for Rhonda. Generous energy is coming in for Rhonda as well. So the generous energy you put out there, the generous energy is going to come back towards you for Rhonda. They are being very stern and organized to come back towards you for Rhonda as well. Okay. A lot of women is attracted to them, but they do want to choose you for Rhonda. Okay. All right. That's what's coming in for Rhonda at this time. All right. You might know them from work. Generous energy is going to come towards Rhonda as well. And the good luck charm is also turning in your favor. All right, for Rhonda. Okay. All right, Stampede 111. Make sure you guys are putting hearts or thumbs up after you guys got your reading. So then I know that you're not running in and out of the live stream. And then you guys won't frame me for saying that I didn't give you your reading, because some people do that. All right. And it's unfair to me as a reader, and it's unfair to other people that's waiting. So make sure you guys put a hearts up or a thumbs up after you get your reading, because it's unfair to other people. All right. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you, there's many times where I did readings for people and they got in and out of the live stream, and then they come back expecting me to reread it for them. I'm just like, dude, just check the live stream again. I'm gonna post it up. But they're so lazy that they don't want to listen to the live stream. So they'd rather have me reread it for them. And it's not fair to me, and it's not fair to anybody else. Because I'm wasting my breath on a free reading that makes no damn sense. Okay. All right. So be mindful of that. All right. Now for Sam Heater 111. All right. What does your future spouse look like for Sam Heater 111? And if you can't get your reading, just let me know when I'm done with the live stream. I can type it up for you. All right. But some people don't get that. All right. Now for Sam Heater 111. All right, for Sam Heater 111. What does your future spouse look like for Sam Heater 111? All right. Can I get one more card for Sam Heater 111? All right. All right, for Sam Heater 111. What does your future spouse look like? So can I say that they look like money? For Sam Heater 111, can I say that they look like money, or they feel like money? I know that they are going to be wealthy, though. They are going to make a lot of money for Sam Heater 111. Now, remember that a relationship should not be about money and materialism and all that stuff. If you truly love somebody, then you got to really truly love them to the thickness and the badness and all that, all that stuff. But how do they look like? They might be tan skin, curly hair. All right. They also can have red hair as well. So I don't know for Sam Heater 111. I don't know if you're gonna end up with um like a redhead person, or it could be someone with darker skin, brown skin. It could be somebody in your actual country, because based on your name, I do believe that you might be of Middle Eastern or Indian, of that sort, right? So I do believe that your person is from your actual country. They are tan skin. They do have curly hair or thick hair. All right. They can be very tall. They could be tall because you got the wand card. So the wand card is pretty tall as well. All right. Oh, they can also be a fire energy too for Sam Heater 111. They might be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. So they might come off with, fire energy is they have nice hair, nice thick hair. They have a strong build. They're taller, um, tan skin. Okay. All right, that's what's gonna come in for Sam Heater 111, right? And they are gonna be wealthy, or they are gonna work hard for their money. Okay. All right, for Amna. What is Vajahat's feelings for Amna? All right. What is Vajahat's feelings for Amna? Let's see. What is Vajahat's feelings for Amna? Let's see. All right, for Amna, what is Vajahat's feelings for Amna? A new journey is coming in for you very soon for Amna, okay? So Vajahat is going to come towards you very soon. A new journey is going to come towards you very soon, all right? There are some sort of stagnant energy. There is some sort of obstacles for them to come towards you at this time. They might be going through an illness. They need some rest at this time. you got 2 cards of a resting card for Amna. So I do believe that Vajaha is going through a resting period. All right. And they're going to plenty of obstacles right now. Once they are done with the obstacles, they are going to come back towards you with a new journey. Okay. That's what's coming in for Amna. All right. All right. Let's see. Vaishali, how you doing, Vaishali? Shreya Penguin. All right. Will your person ever cheat on you for Shreya Penguin? Let's see. Will your person ever cheat on you for Shreya Penguin? Let's see. Will your person ever cheat on you for Shreya Penguin? Let's see. All right. For Shreya Penguin, I don't think that they would ever cheat on you, but if they are upset within the relationship, they will let you know. For Shreya Penguin, I don't think that they would cheat on you, but if they are upset within the relationship, they will let you know, or they will show you that they don't like the relationship, because this is a moody type of card with the 5 of Cups. They will show you by their feeling, or how or by their mood swings. They will tell you that they're not happy with you. Okay, I don't think that they would cheat on you because all the other cards came up right. All right, really positive energy. But if they are upset with you, they will show you by their mood or by their action that they don't want to be around your energy anymore, or they want to move on. Okay. All right. That's what's coming in for Shreya Penguin. All right. All right. Make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe. Make sure you guys put the thumbs up or the hearts up after you guys get your reading. Okay. All right. Let's see. Queen Empress. What's next for Queen Empress Life and Marquise? All right. What's coming next for Queen Empress Life and Marquise? What's coming in next for Queen Empress Life and Marquise? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. What's coming in next for Queen Empress Life and Marquise? Can I get 2 more cards for Queen Empress Life and Marquise? All right. What's coming in next for Queen Empress Life and Marquise? All right, there you go. All right, for Queen Empress Life and Marquise, what's coming in for you very soon? New beginnings, freedom is coming in for Queen Empress Life. New beginnings, freedom, victory, success is coming in for Queen Empress Life and Marquise. Reconciliation, peace, and harmony. Okay, that's what's coming in for Queen Empress Life and Marquise. That looks really good. A new journey's coming in for you very soon. Okay. All right. Hey, Avalon the Virgo. All right, Amber, Avalon the Virgo. Let's see. Avalon the Virgo. Has L deleted your number? All right. For Avalon the Virgo, has L deleted your number or your chat? For Avalon the Virgo, has L deleted your chat, or have they deleted chat? Okay, I do believe that for Avalon the Virgo, I do believe that they deleted like your chat or something, freeing space. All right, for Avalon the Virgo, I definitely see that they have deleted your chat because they're getting rid of negative energy, or they're getting rid of the old things that didn't serve them anymore for Avalon the Virgo. So I definitely see that L has cleaned up his chat or his messages. Okay, all right, that's what's coming in for Avalon the Virgo. All right. Thank you, fashionista. Blessings. Hey, blessings. Well, you win the appeal. Okay. Well, blessings win the appeal. Well, blessings win the appeal. Let's see. Well, blessings win the appeal. Let's see. Well, blessings win the appeal. Well, blessings win the appeal. Let's see. You know what? Blessings. Guess what? 2 cards you got. You're gonna be surprised. Blessings. You got the celebration and the 4 of Wands. This is a big celebration. You got celebrating, you got happy success. So blessings, yes, you are gonna win your appeal for blessings. You got the celebration card and the happy home card. And this card is a 4 of Wands. It reminds me of the 11 on the clock. So make sure you make a wish, all right, because you are gonna get what you want. Okay? Those 2 cards coming in together is crazy. All right. Now that shit just flipped out. It has nothing to do with me. That it flipped out. Remember, guys, I do shuffle in real time, so you guys know that I'm not lying to you guys because I'm literally shuffling in front of your face, and whatever flips out, flips out. If it's a negative, then it comes a negative. If it's a positive, it comes a positive. Now, I do not like to sugarcoat my readings because that's not authentic. That's not honesty. And listen, I'm gonna tell you what. There has been plenty of tarot readers that you don't even see them shuffling. They automatically click the button and they just show you anything that comes up. Oh, this is the card that you got today. No, that doesn't cut it. That doesn't sell it. Okay. You want a tarot reader that shuffles in front of your face, and if it's flipping all over the place, that's what you want to see. That's real. That's authentic. If they start clicking on the camera and doing this is what you got today, you might not want to trust that. Nah, I'm not even playing with you, but trust me, trust me. You will follow your intuition. Now, I'm not meant for anybody either, and I get it. I'm not meant for anybody either. But if you got a tarot reader that once they click on the camera and automatically they're just like this, you might not want to trust that. No, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean, but I've witnessed it myself because I used to also go to tarot readers as well. So I understand, like I can kind of feel my intuition like, okay, this person's not connecting with me. All right. Sometimes it's not them, it's just our connection isn't working. But for some people, I don't trust people that do that. Like automatically, camera on, okay, this is what's coming on. No, that don't do that. All right, let's move on. Diane, our question. Prakashna, I'm doing good, Prakashna. Shrey Penguin said, "Your smile is so beautiful, Loon. Never lose your smile. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Shrey Penguin. I try to smile often because I want people to feel happy. Um, Even when I go through a tough time, I still smile because, hey, you may never know what day you make for other people. Because if I have a hard time and I'm miserable and I'm sulking in my depression, it's not going to change anything. So I'd rather walk up, keep my head held high, and smile because, hey, another day, another dollar, another happiness. So life is life, right? All right, let's see what's coming up for Shirley Medora. I can't sulk. I can't make myself feel bad about myself. I can't be crying in the corner. I gotta move on. Like, no, 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 no. We can't do that. All right. All right, for Shirley Medora. Let's see. What is Kay's current feelings for Shirley Medora? All right. Yo, I wish I can cry sometimes, but I can't. Like, I can't be crying in the corner. Like, I can't. All right, what's coming in for Shirley Medora? All right. What's coming in for Shirley Medora? All right, for Shirley Medora. Enough seriousness. On to the readings. Okay. All right. For Shirley Medora. What is Kay's current feelings for Shirley Medora? All right. So they are working on their abundance to come towards you very soon for Shirley Medora. They are going through a lot of betrayals in their life for Shirley Medora. All right. And I do think that they're going through a heartbreak as of right now. It don't have to be a heartbreak about love, but it could just be something that's not working for them. But they do want to come towards you back very soon. Okay. They are working on their abundance to come back towards you. All right. That's what's coming in. Um, and as a disclaimer, I want to let everybody know as a tarot reader, understand this energy can always change. Just because you got a reading today doesn't mean that it's not going to change the next day or the next week. Because remember, we are surrounded by energy. And if you're asking me a question today, it can always change like a month after or a week after. Okay. And not many people tell you that, but it is based on energy and it's also based on like how you're feeling and how you take action because people don't like to mention stuff like that. But I am a very honest person. I want people to know what they're going to look into, but I also want to let them know that things can always change. Follow your destiny, okay? All right. Now for shallow is me. All right. When is the Pisces gonna reconnect with Shallow is me? When is the Pisces going to reconnect with Shallow is me? Right. Let's see. Can I get one card for Shallow is me? All right. What's coming in for Shallow is me? When will the Pisces reconnect with Shallow is me? Let's see. When will the Pisces reconnect with Shallow is me? All right, for Shallow is me. Your Pisces is gonna reconnect with you between 7 months, at least 1 to 7 months for Shallow is me. Okay, 1 to 7 months for Shallow is me. Your Pisces is gonna reconnect with you. Okay, all right. Hey, Dar'ain, Prakashna. What's coming towards Prakashna? What's coming towards Prakashna, please and thank you, Spirit. All right. What's coming towards Prakashna, please and thank you, Spirit. All right. All right. You definitely got love coming in for Prakashna. What's coming in for you very soon is love. Love is coming in for Prakashna very soon, okay? So there is an abundance of love for Prakashna, all right? And then also, the Hierophant is saying that they do love your morals. They do love your values. You are respected for Prakashna, okay? You are standing your ground. They love the fact that you stand your ground for what you want, all right? For Prakashna. That's what's coming in for Prakashna at this time. They will respect you for who you are. Don't change yourself. They like your morals. They like your values. They like your standards. You're getting recognized. And there is someone that has a crush on you. That's what's coming in for Prakashna, right? Okay? All right? Remember, guys, if I do a reading for you guys, I don't need to know your birthday. I don't need to know the time you were born. I don't need to know your zodiac. I don't need to know any of that. I just read by energy, and I just read by your question, and I just read by your name. All right. A good tarot reader do not need your birth time, birth chart, birth whatever. They don't need that shit. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you the truth because that's invading other people's privacy. You don't actually need someone's birthday, birth time. Unless you are doing a birth chart reading, then okay, that's fine. If it's a birth chart reading, that's fine. But if someone is doing a tarot reading for you, they do not need no damn birthday, initial, none of that. All right, that's privacy concerns. Okay, we don't do that. We don't do that around in this neighborhood. We don't do that. All right. All right. Let's see. Camila. All right. All right, for Camila. Why did your eldest son tell your ex-husband where he lived? Does he hate you? Or oh, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, Camila. Did you hurt your son's feelings or something? Did you guys go through a fight for Camila? Because I sense a feeling like you guys went through a fight. Because I'm giving you this face for a reason. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I do those faces, it means something. When I do this face, that means it means something. So for Camila, I'm sorry to tell you, but I think your son and you that you went through an argument because they're not happy with you. And they went and told he went and told his dad on you. I'm not gonna lie to you because all the cards came in reverse. That means that you guys went through a fight. You might have said something wrong, or he took it to offense and he got mad at you and he went to tell his dad on you. He went to tell his dad. Now, I'm not trying to laugh about the situation, but I for sure see that he went and told his dad on you. All right. So be mindful of that for Camilla. All right. Dar'ain 23. How many children will you have for Dar'ain 23? How many children will Dar'ain have for Dar'ain 23? Let's see. How many children will Dar'ain 23 have? Let's see. How many children will Dar'ain 23 have? If you like the vibe, subscribe. All right. All right. If you like the vibes, subscribe. All right, can I get for Dar'ain 23? How many children will you have? How many children will you have? Let's see. All right, you will have at least. Are you gonna have 9 kids? Do you want 9 or 10 kids? For Dar'ain, do you want 9 or 10 kids? I'm serious. Do you want 9 or 10 kids for Dar'ain? Nah, I'm just joking with you, but I do believe you can at least have 4 kids. The Four of Swords. Okay. I just want to ask you. Some people want 10 kids. Some people want 20. You know they want to breed like rabbits. You may never. But for Dar'Aim 23, I do believe that you can have at least 4 kids. Okay. All right. Nah, you can have 4 kids. That's what's coming in for Dar'Aim 23. Okay. All right. Now, some people want a lot of kids. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some people want 10 kids. And I'm just like, holy shit, that's expensive. Yo, I think 2 kids is expensive enough. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people do it. All right. AAA. Let's see what's coming in for AAA. All right. What will the outcome be like for AAA? Yo, people be struggling with them. I'm sorry, but some people struggle with 1 kid. How do you do? How do you deal with 10 kids? I don't know. All right. For AAA, what's coming in for AAA? Let's see. All right, I'm in a happy mood today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. All right. For AAA, what will the outcome be in the interview for AAA? All right, for AAA, the outcome for you is gonna be successful. For AAA, the outcome for your interview will be definitely very successful. It's coming in for you very soon. Okay, you got the cup card, and then you also got the new success coming in. All right, you're not going through any troubles anymore. So I do believe that you are going to be very successful in your interview. Make sure you are selling yourself, not selling yourself in a way like, selling your actual like resume. Speak really positively about your experiences. Speak positively about what you did in your past job. Speak positively of what you want in this new job and what you want to learn. Because remember, one thing about an interview, you always want to let the interviewer know that you're willing to learn on the new job because they like that. They like that you're willing to learn. So make sure you sell yourself in a way that you dress nice, you look the part, you be the part, you act the part, and then also you want to ask them, what do you want from me as an employee? And I can work on that. And I'm willing to learn. Okay? That's what's coming in for AAA, all right? And I think I've said this before that I love interviews. I don't know why. I always love job interviews because it might sound like it's funny, but I really like selling myself in a way like I talk to the interviews I talk to the interviewers like they're my friends, and I tell them like, "Oh, this reminds me of a casting call. It reminds me of a casting call to be in a new movie." So that's the way I see every job interview. I kind of play it in my mind to be like, "Oh, I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to do that because I'm selling myself, it's a part of a business, right?" So I always look into a job interview as a casting call, as becoming the next actor to the next movie. That's how I look at it as, and I've always been successful within every interview. All right. All right, let's see. Let's see what's coming in very soon. I do believe someone donated. Hold on. Hey, Reiki by Rita. How you doing, Reiki by Rita? It's been a while. Oh, you're at lunch? Wait, when do you get out? Oh, you're still at. Oh, it's 12 o'clock in Oregon. I forgot. I thought you live in the East Coast. I keep forgetting that for Reiki by Rita. Yeah, you're 12 o'clock over there. We're already 3. All right, let's see. Sanya. Hold on. Mrs. Wang. How you doing, Mrs. Wang? Hold on, guys. Hold on. I was just trying to read the people. All right, for Reiki by Rita. Can I get a general reading for Reiki by Rita and then Mrs. Wang? All right, for Mrs. Wang, let's see. All right, for Reiki by Rita, thank you for the donation. All right, I do see that good news is coming in for Reiki by Rita very soon. All right, so I do see that whatever you end up doing, you are going to be very successful very soon. Okay, if there's a stagnant energy, walk away from that stagnant energy. Think more positively, think more confidently, because I do see that it's coming in for you very soon. Okay, now I gotta say for Reiki by Rita, there is an abundance or successful energy coming in for you very soon. Um, whatever you're doing right now, you are going to be recognized for your hard work. Okay, that's what's coming in for Reiki by Rita, because you got the 8 of Wands. All right, so success is definitely coming in for you very soon. All right, let's see. All right, let me go back to Mrs. Wang. All right, what is Mrs. Wang's energy right now? Mrs. Wang, hold on. Mrs. Wang, do you have a question? Hold on, I'm trying to look for a question. Oh, right here. Do you think Wang talks about me? Oh, for Mrs. Wang. Do you think that Wang talks about me? For Mrs. Wang? Let's see. For Mrs. Wang. Do you think Wang talks about Mrs. Wang? It's kind of, I keep laughing every time I say that name, every time. Mrs. Wang. All right, Mrs. Wang. Do I think that Wang is talking about Mrs. Wang? Hold on. Yes. Yep. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. For Mrs. Wang, definitely Wang is talking about you for sure. Okay, there is an energy of talking about you. But they're not talking badly about you. They're talking about how they might have a lot of competition because a lot of men are attracted to you at this time. For Mrs. Wang, okay, they're telling other people that a lot of men are attracted to you and they feel like he has a lot of competition coming in from Mrs. Wang, okay? So they're not talking about you in a bad way. They're just saying that there's energy of them. They do have the lover's card for you as well from Mrs. Wang, okay? But they're telling other people that they have a lot of competition and love for your attention, okay? That's what's coming in from Mrs. Wang, all right? All right. Thank you for the donation from Mrs. Wang, all right? All right, let's see. I think somebody, hold on. I got to go back real quick. Hey, Fire Spawnable, how you been? Let me go back real quick. Sorry, guys, I gotta go back because I have to do the donations first. All right. I think somebody may have, I'm not gonna say nothing. I keep saying, let me keep my mouth shut before I get myself in trouble. All right. Where was I at? Damn, there's way too many people on this right now. Hold on. I think I was at. I'm right here. Do not forget to Concrete Rose, Prakashna. Right? Yeah, yep, I'm right here. Okay. Armor we. Is Jordan thinking about Armor we? Is Jordan thinking about Armor we at this time? All right. Is Jordan thinking about Armor we at this time? Let's see. Is Jordan thinking about Armor we at this time? Let's see. All right, for Armor we, they are definitely going to make a difficult choice to come towards you very soon. For Armor we, victory and success is coming in your relationship very soon. For Armor we, okay? So I definitely see that they are going to come towards you very soon. Jordan wants a communication with you, and there is victory and success between your relationship. For Armor we, okay? All right, that's what's coming in for Armor we. All right, he is thinking about meeting you. Share 111. Is there a possibility of marriage for Share 111? Is there a possibility for Share 111 for marriage? Let's see. Can I get one more card for Share 111? All right. Is there a possibility for marriage? Yes. So for Share 111, I do believe there is a possibility for marriage in 1 through 5 years for Share 111. I don't see it as 5 years. I see it between 1 to 3 years for Share 111. But I do believe that you can get married around that time frame between 1 to 5 years, okay? So 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2031, okay? 2027 to 2031, Share 111, you can definitely get married, okay? All right? All right, let's see. Judy. Please do like, share, subscribe, all right? All right, for Genna. Should you wait for things to become better or should you move on for Genna? For Genna. Should you wait for things to become better or should you move on for Genna? Let's see. It's up to you because I'm not telling you what to do, okay? But I am going to tell you what's in the cards. So I do believe that there's a new journey coming in for Genna. For again, there's a new journey coming in. I do think that they still want to communicate with you, okay? So there is a wish fulfillment coming in. The Wheel of Fortune's turning in Ganna's favor very soon. But it's up to you if you want them or not. But I do believe that they still want this relationship to work out for Ganna, okay? Mr. Gem. All right, for Mr. Gem, should you push into this team? Mr. Gem? Okay, for Mr. Gem, I don't believe that this team is bad. You could definitely push into this team because your spirit guys is gonna protect you with whatever decision you make. Okay, so it's not a bad thing if you want to push into the team. All right, I don't see it as negative though. Okay, Mishy Bear. What is coming towards Mishy Bear? What is coming towards Mishy Bear? Success is coming in from Mishy Bear. Money's coming in from Mishy Bear. A new change is coming in from Mishy Bear very soon. Okay, all right. Blessings. I also remember for blessings, you are gonna gain your abundance very soon within the thing that you was looking into for your appeal for your how what it was appeal that you said, but you are gonna get that very soon as well. Mishy Bear, you are gonna get success. You are gonna get abundance is coming in for Mishy Bear coming in very soon. So whatever success you're working on, you are gonna get it very soon. YouTube is starting to delete questions again, so just ask it again. All right, don't shoot the messenger, shoot YouTube. Okay, all right, because YouTube is deleting again. All right, for Allah, what is Pisces feelings for Allah? What is Pisces feelings for Allah? Let's see. What's coming in for Allah? All right. The Pisces have codependent energy for Allah, okay? The Pisces have codependent energy for Allah, all right? So they are going to come towards you very soon for Allah, okay? All right, for Crystal Ray. Was the money for the spell you paid for worth it? Honestly, you know what? I do believe that for Crystal Ray, the money is well spent at the right time for Crystal Ray. The money is spent at the right time for Crystal Ray. All right, it's gonna work for a couple months. It's gonna work maybe a year or so. But remember that love spells or money spells can only work for a couple of months or a couple of years. Okay, because love spells, money spells, any spells, it's politics, it's business. So make sure you know that. All right, but what's coming in for you very soon for that money spell situation is gonna come in for you very soon. Okay, all right. Let's see. All right, you like the vibe? Subscribe. Okay, please. Hera, Samhita, Sanya, Lotus of Serendipity. All right. These streams do get busy. Everyone, it does take time. Thank you so much. When you hear your reading, please add a heart. All right, you're welcome, Sam Heater 111. All right, Gustavo. Gustavo, does Alema see a long-term relationship with Gustavo? Does Alema see a long-term relationship with Gustavo? Let's see. All right, I do believe that there is a sun card coming in for Gustavo. I do think that they want to apologize to you for whatever reason. You guys went through a separation, or you guys went through just like going away from each other for a little bit, but I do see that there is relationship coming in for you very soon for Gustavo and Zalema. All right, they are going through a healing phase right now. Once they fully heal, they are going to come back towards you for Gustavo. Okay, all right, all right. That's for Gustavo Arlano. All right, let's see. Avalon, the Virgo, Epster. All right, for Epster, let's see. Why is D acting so distant towards Epster? Why is D acting so distant to Epster? Let's see. All right. Please do like, share, subscribe if you have not yet. All right. All right, for Epster. Why does D act so distant towards Epster? Let's see. All right, for Epster. So why is D acting distant towards you? Okay, I'm not going to lie to you, and I always say that I'm not going to lie to you because I'm really not going to lie to you, okay? I don't sugarcoat my readings. All right, for Epster, what's coming in for you very soon is I do believe that D is acting distant towards you is because he might have to make a difficult choice between two different people. All right, that's what's coming in for Epster. I do believe that D is acting distance towards you is because he does have to make a difficult choice between two different people. Okay, if it's not two different people, he might have to drop a job, or he's gonna have to make a difficult choice to come towards you for Epster. Okay, but I do believe that there is success coming in for you very soon for Epster. If you still want love with D, it can work out, but it's gonna take a while for him to come towards you because I do believe that he's talking to maybe two different women right now, or there is a tough dilemma that's coming in for Epster at this time. Okay, all right, that's what's coming in for Epster. All right, all right. So you're welcome, Avalon the Virgo, career guide by Simran. All right. Does Aman talk to anyone about Simran? Does Aman talk to anyone other than? Wait, what? Does Aman talk to anyone about Simran? Oh, do he? Yes, he does. All right, for career guy by Simran, I do believe he talks to at least one person. For career guy by Simran, I do believe that he talks to at least one person about you. All right, and it might be another man that's coming in for a career guy by Simran. All right, that's what's coming in. He might talk to at least one other person about you, and obviously is a man that's coming in. It could be a friend or a family member that's coming in. So yes, I do believe he is talking about you. Okay, all right, all right. Let's see. All right, career. I have seen it. Prakashna. I have. Prakashna said, "I've seen such readers." Yes. Nah, I can't. I can't. If I'm doing a reading for people, even if it's free, I want to give them the best reading possible because I want you guys to understand where you're going through, what you're going through, how to live it, how to deal with it, right? Because if I ask a tarot reader how to deal with stuff, I want them to be very precise. So even if these readings are free, I want to do my best to help get the information out. Um, Now I've seen, I've definitely seen a lot of readers kind of just, click the camera and then here's the reading. That's just how it is. But hey, business is business, and if business is booming, then I can't hate the player, I gotta hate the game, right? All right. Cause some people, they do what they gotta do to make money. And you can't hate the player, you gotta hate the game. If they could fool you, then hey, I can't even blame the person because hey, they're doing something right to get your money. Nah, I ain't gonna try. I ain't gonna try. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just trying to laugh about it. All right, Priyanka. What is Aman's feelings for Priyanka? What is Aman's feelings for Priyanka? Let's see. What is Aman's feelings for Priyanka? All right, let's see. For Priyanka, I'm doing okay. How you doing, Priyanka? All right. What is Aman's feelings for Priyanka at this time? All right. What is Aman's feelings for Priyanka at this time? Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, for Priyanka, what is Aman's feelings for Priyanka at this time? All right, so there is an abundance coming in for you very soon. All right, there's peace and harmony coming in for Priyanka. There's an energy of a younger person that has a crush on you, but the energy is a little bit unconfident to come towards you at this time for Priyanka. Okay, they do not want to rush the situation. There is a delay coming in for Priyanka, but I do see that there's peace and harmony coming in for Priyanka. And the energy is a little bit younger than you, but they are going to come towards you eventually, okay? For Priyanka, all right? Okay? Now let's move on to the next person. Yeah, Prakashna, Sanya. You guys got me laughing today. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm glad that you guys got me laughing today, but I just had to tell you the truth because who's gonna tell you guys the truth if you guys are looking to now remember, like I said, don't hate the player, hate the games, right? Because they do what they gotta do to make money. But at the end of the day, you may never know what's real or what's not because of the way they do their readings. It's crazy. um You know which person I used to go to? Now shout out to this person. Shout out to another fellow tarot reader. You know who I used to go to for tarot readings? Have you guys ever seen this guy named Through Lynn's Eyes? Through Lynn's Eyes was really good. I used to go to him for readings, and he was really legit. Um, and I don't know why, but Anita Serene was also pretty good. I never bought a reading from her, but her collective readings were really legit. Like I don't know how, but her shit was legit. I don't know, but maybe it's just the energy with me. But I don't know for anybody else. But if you guys know Through Lynn's Eyes, his readings are really good. Let's see. All right. Have a happy personality. Hey, Leonis Ruby, how you doing? All right. Yeah, shout out to Through Lynn's Eyes because he's really good. I don't know if you ever checked him out. He's pretty good for his collective reading. I don't know if he still do personal readings anymore. I used to pay for a personal reading, but I haven't done that in a long time. Um Now that I'm able to read for myself, I don't really go for tarot readings anymore, but um someone complimenting your smile is generally the best compliment. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let's see. Fire Spawnable. Hey, Fire Spawnable. How you doing, Fire Spawnable? Reiki by Rita. Castori. All right, Castori. What's hidden from Castori? What's hidden from Castori? Let's see. What's hidden from Castori? Let's see. Oh. All right, for Castori, what's hidden from you right now? All right, the hard work that you put in is going to bring you in a lot of abundance, okay? For Castori, the hard work that you put in is going to bring you a lot of abundance very soon, okay? And there is a magician card. So there is an energy of like manifesting for whatever you want for Castori, okay? You are the magician, you do call out the shots. You do come up with your destiny, okay? So for Castori, you are going to be successful within your job. All right, that's what's coming in for you very soon, okay? All right. If you're going through an unrest period, make sure you're getting rest at this time because you're overworking yourself, okay? For Castori, all right? All right, let's see. Ivana Milankov, how you doing, Ivana Milankov? Oh, all right, let's see. Shallow as me. You're welcome, Prakashna. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Ivana Milankov? All right. Yes, shallow is me. For your question, shallow is me. Yes, the Pisces will want to reconnect with you, okay? For shallow is me, all right? All right. Breath phase exactly. Career guide by Simran said they asked for a birthplace. Oh hell no. I'm gonna tell you what, if a tarot reader ever asks you for a birthplace, do not, do not, do not, do not. The only time that you guys should give your time or the place of birth is if someone is doing a birth chart reading for you. If someone does a birth chart reading for you, then you can give them the time or the place you were born because a birth chart reading is different from a tarot reading. So a birth chart reading can dictate like what you're gonna go through or like what's your success and what house and what your rising sign is, what in the sunset when the sun rises, right? So if someone does a birth chart reading for you, yes, you can definitely give them your birth date or the time or whatever. But if a tarot reader asks you for a birth time or a birth date, it makes no sense because they don't actually need that. They don't need that. I don't know why people ask that. I don't know if that's their style, but I don't need that because I just read by your name and I read by the question. That's it. Where it flips out, it flips out. But that's God's answer to you. That's not from me. That's God. That's not me at all. I'm just a child of God and I just do what I gotta do, but that's not from me. Shallow is me, yes. The Pisces is gonna give you notice very soon, okay? All right? Yeah, don't I mean it's not like they're giving you for Reiki by Rita, it's not like you're giving your social security All right. So if anybody ever asks for your social security, don't do that. I mean, I think I know that you're smarter than that, but um, it is kind of like asking for social security as a tarot reader. If someone asks where you're born, or the time you're born, or what your full name is, or it does remind me of like it's weird. It's weird to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right. Um, let's see. Yes, Mrs. Wang. He is talking about you for Mrs. Wang. I think I already did that reading for you. Let's see. Vaishali. All right, for Vaishali, let's see. For Vaishali, what is Garang's current feelings for Vaishali? What is Garang's feelings for Vaishali? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. What is Garang's feelings for Vaishali? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. All right, for Vaishali, what is Garang's feelings for you as of right now? So they are working on their abundance right now, so they're not really thinking about love right now for Vaishali, but I do see that they're having passionate energy towards you for Vaishali very soon. Okay, so I do believe that the energy is they're not gonna be focused on love right now, but they're more focused on money for Vaishali 9. But there is a passionate energy coming towards you very soon. Okay, all right. So they're not gonna come towards you yet. They need to focus on their abundance first for Vaishali 9, all right? Now for Leonis Ruby, all right? What is the current energy and color of Leonis Ruby's aura? What is the current color of Leonis Ruby's aura? Let's see. What's coming in for Leonis Ruby's aura and color? What's coming in for Leonis Ruby's aura and color? Let's see. All right. So you know what color came up for you? So you got three colors. You got three colors today for Lena's Ruby. You got yellow, you got yellow, you got blue, and you got green. All right? Yellow, blue, and green for Lena's Ruby for your color, okay? Yellow, blue, and green's coming in for you. So that means it's your heart chakra, your throat chakra, and your crown chakra. That's opening up right now very soon. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong because I'm not really good at chakra readings, but I do believe that you do have green, yellow, and blue. Okay, so that's what's coming in for your aura for Leonis Ruby. All right, I do believe that the throat chakra is blue, and I believe the heart chakra is green. I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I do see that your aura is yellow, blue, and green. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. Red face. All right. Kastori. Elon Musk. Oh, Elon Musk got mad kids. Elon Musk. Don't Elon Musk got mad kids? All right. All right. Let's see. Vishali. Stream gets get busy. Wait, what was that song by Sean Paul? Get busy. Dun, 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 dun. Why am I trying to sing Sean Paul right now? You sexy lady, na 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 na. I don't know. I'm just joking with you guys right now. For Rashmi Jane, want to ask about your husband. All right, for Rashmi Jane. All right, for Rashmi Jane, what's coming in for Rashmi Jane? What's coming in for Rashmi Jane? Let's get it on to the early morning. Na 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 na. All right, for Rashmi Jane, what's coming in for your husband? Let's see, for Rashmi Jane. All right, want to ask if my husband is connected with her ex-marital. Let's see. Yes. For Rashmi Jane, I definitely see that y- uh your husband is connected to his ex. Okay, he's still connected to his ex. He still want to talk to you every now and then. They do have a personality where they still have to be attached somewhere somehow. I'm not sure if they have kids. I don't think they have kids, but if they do have kids, then they're connected for a reason. But I still see that they are connected somewhere somehow. For Rashmi Jane, your husband and his ex, okay? All right, that's what's coming in from Rashmi Jain, all right? All right, let's see. Blessings. Can you please delete my comment thought? Mrs. Wang, Ricky by Rita, all right? Susan Gonzalez, all right? Why do you feel like Brian doesn't give it his all in the relationship for Susan Gonzalez? What's coming in for Susan Gonzalez? What's coming in for Susan Gonzalez at this time? All right. Why do you feel like Brian doesn't give his all for Susan Gonzalez? All right. What's coming in for Susan Gonzalez? Why do you feel like he's not giving his all for Susan Gonzalez? All right, I see why. For Susan Gonzalez, I see why they don't give it his all, because he's going through a lot of disaster, going through a lot behind the scenes for Susan Gonzalez, okay? There is a lot of arrogant energy coming in. They are feeling like they're being controlled, or they feel like there is a lot of manipulation coming in, all right? They do have immature energy as well. I do think that a lot is going on behind the scenes that they can't tell you about for Susan Gonzalez. And that's the reason why they can't come towards you at this time. That's the reason why they're not putting up a lot of work towards the relationship. So for Susan Gonzalez, you are definitely right. Why Brian is not putting in a lot of into the relationship? Because they're going through a lot in their life, and they can't come towards you at this time. For Susan Gonzalez, okay? All right. All right, let's see. All right, Mishy Bear. Hey Mishy Bear, how you doing? All right, Prakashna. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Let's see. If I did miss your reading, just ask again, okay, guys? If I miss your reading, ask again, okay? All right. You missed out on the fun. All right, Holly. All right, Holly can ask again if I didn't see it. No, sometimes YouTube delete people's questions, so I don't see the full-on reading. All right. All right, Blue Paradise. How you been, Blue Paradise? It's been a while since I seen you on my live. How you doing, Blue Paradise, by the way? For Blue Paradise? Blue Paradise been on my first live stream, or one of my first live streams ever for Blue Paradise. They said they could likely take in a past employee, but said to check back inmate lay. May with Anaya. Do you feel? All right. For Blue Paradise. For Blue Paradise, I do believe that there is a delay for Blue Paradise to get hired in the British Columbia for Blue Paradise. There is a delay coming in to be hired for the situation for Blue Paradise. But you are gonna get in eventually, okay, for Blue Paradise. There's definitely a delay coming in. All your cards came in reverse, but I definitely see that you can definitely get in very soon, okay? All right. So yes, it is accurate. All right, for Blue Paradise. All right. How you been, Blue Paradise? It's been a while since I talked to you. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Sanya. All right. Nami. How you doing, Namri? All right. I think Crystal Ray went on. Hold on, Crystal Ray. Let me go all the way down. All right, Crystal Ray. All right, for Crystal Ray. Crystal Ray. All right, for Crystal Ray. Crystal Ray. Let's see. All right, for Crystal Ray. What do your neighbors who helped you during your What do your neighbors who helped you during the burglary think about Crystal Ray? All right, for Crystal Ray. What's coming in for Crystal Ray? All right. What's coming in for Crystal Ray? All right, for Crystal Ray, what do your neighbors think about you for the burglary situation? All right, so they are definitely confused about the situation for Crystal Ray. They are rather confused about the burglary situation. They don't know what's going on, why is it happening? All right. I do think that your neighbors sometimes judge you. I don't know if you're a quiet neighbor, you don't come out as much, or they feel like you're doing something weird or something fishy, because you are inside your house often, or you don't really come out and about. That's what's coming in for Crystal Ray. All right, so they can be a little bit judgmental, but they're not really. I mean, they're not really mean people. They're just a little bit judgmental of why you're not coming out. Why is this person so different from other people? Why they, why do they do different things? But people always question things they don't know, right? Um, but they do question, like, why is Crystal Ray not coming out? Why is she always in the house? Why is she doing things differently than us? They kind of ask those type of questions every now and then, but I don't think that they are a bad person. All right, but I do think that that's what they're thinking inside their head. Okay, because those are the cards that came up for you. All right, all right. Let's see, Montaigne. All right, what happened to Montaigne? Wait, who timed out Montaigne? Wait, so what's Montaigne's question? Because she got timed out by who? I'm so confused. Like, half of the time I'm reading the live stream and I'm just like, who got timed out by what? All right, so Montaigne, what's your question? So ask your question again, because I didn't even see your question. I think you already got timed out by the time I was able to even read your question. I don't know what was going on. All right, question was time. You missed my question and was, hold on. Thanks for putting me in time. Where is this? Hold on, guys. I think that for Montaigne, um, I think that your question got deleted after you got timed out because I don't see the question. Oh, who? Wait, who did that? Crystal Ray. Oh, okay. All right. So, like I said, if I didn't delete anyone's question, so if it gets deleted, it might be somebody else, or I don't know, it might be YouTube. All right, so it has nothing to do with me. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at whoever deleted your comment or YouTube deleted your comment. All right. Tarot by Rashika said, "I'm afraid of doing super chat." All right. Montaigne. I asked if Selena will be in hot water soon. Yo, this is freaking crazy. All right, for Montaigne, will Selena be in hot water very soon? All right. So there is a difficult decision. Now, there's a difficult decision coming in very soon about the situation. For Selena, all right, judgment is coming in for her very soon for Montaigne. So yes, she is going to be in hot waters very soon. Judgment is going to come down on her very soon. All right, she's going to have to make a difficult choice. I'm not sure if she's going to get fired or they are planning on letting her go very soon. All right, because that's what's coming in with the dilemma card with the Two of Swords. So for your first question for Montaigne, I do believe that she is going to go through hot waters very soon. All right, and they either might end up letting her go or giving her a dilemma. If she wants to stay, she need to do some sort of work or whatever. I don't know, but that's what's coming in for your first question. Now for your second question, what's coming in for love for your second question? What's coming in for your second question for Montaigne? All right, all right, for Montaigne. All right, for Montaigne, what's coming in for your second question for Montaigne? Now, there is a love offer coming in for Montaigne very soon, all right? So they do see you as a star, they see you as unique, they see you as inspirational. This person might also work on their abundance to come towards you very soon for Montaigne, okay? So abundance and a star is coming in for you at this time. So they do see you as unique, inspirational, all right? You do give them hope. Someone from your past wants to reconcile with you very soon from Montaigne, okay? And they are a little bit of a shy person, but the energy is going to come towards you very soon. This person's from your past from Montaigne, okay? So to recap your question, Montaigne, your first question is Celine is going to be in hot waters. Either they are going to try to fire her, or she is going to have to get a dilemma coming in for her very soon, okay? And then for your second question, someone from your past wants a reconciliation, all right? And money's coming in as well, all right? That's what's coming in. Okay. Now, I don't know who did that. No, man, let me not say anything. All right, let me go back. All right, let me go back really quick. Rashmi, I think I did these, right? Hold on. Priyanka, oh, I did a reading for Priyanka, right? Hold on. If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, okay, guys? All right, let me go all the way back. All right, there was a disruption on live TV. There was a disruption. There was a disruption on live TV. Hold on, guys. All right, let's see. Let me go back really quick. Oh, such a long day. All right, let's see. Rashmi Jain. Um, what happened? Oh, why? What happened? Trouble. Oh, all right. Okay, here I was. All right, let's see. Career guide by Simran. Blessings. Hera, Sanya. Let's see. Nami. All right, there was Nami. All right. All right, for Nami, what's coming in for Nami? Can I get a general reading for Nami, please? And thank you, Spirit. What's coming in for Nami at this time for a general reading for Nami? Let's see. What's coming in for Nami at this time? All right, for Nami, what's coming in for you very soon is money's coming in for you very soon, okay? So abundance is coming in. You may have went through like a breakup of a friend or a family member or like an ex-lover. There is an energy of departing from a relationship, okay, for Nami. All right. And I do believe that you went through a lot of unrequited love in your past or rejection, but I do see that money is going to come in for you very soon for Nami, okay? All right. And now for Holly. Holly, how will RV's dad feel about you as a woman in his son's life for Holly? All right, for Holly, let's see. What's coming in for Holly? How will RV's dad feel about Holly as his woman? Oh, as his son's woman. Sorry. All right. How does RV feel about Holly as his son's woman? Let's see. For Holly. All right. For Holly. So, all right. I do think that they are gonna end up liking you for Holly. Um, RV's dad is gonna like you. There's victory and success coming in for Holly. For RV's dad, he is gonna see victory and success for you as his son's girlfriend. All right, that's what's coming in. But he wants you to be more decisive of what you want. He wants you to be more upfront for what you want, more bold, more direct of what you want. But other than that, for Holly, victory and success is coming in for you. I do believe that RV's dad have gave you his blessings, okay? All right, that's what's coming in for Holly. All right. All right, Shruti. All right, for Shruti, let's see. Can I get a universal guidance for Shruti? Can I get a universal guidance for Shruti? All right, for Shruti. Can I get a universal guidance for Shruti, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. For Shruti, what's coming in for Shruti at this time? All right. What's coming in for Shruti at this time? All right, for Shruti. What's coming in for Shruti at this time? All right. So Shruti, your universal message right now is the Empress. So a lot of people are going to be attracted to your energy. You are grounded. You are abundant. A lot of people are always going to be attracted towards your energy for Shruti, okay? And then the Strength card is there's a lot of power coming in for you very soon. All right, you are abundant. You are very prosperous. People likes to be around your energy at this time for Shruti, okay? All right. Be careful with negative people. Walk away from negativity, all right, for Shruti. But what's coming in for Shruti is an abundance of love, prosperity, all right, and then you have the strength card as well. So a revival of strength is coming in for Shruti as well, okay? That's what's coming in for Shruti at this time, all right? Let's see. All right, hey, what's up, everybody? How's everyone doing? All right, 41, Sanya, Ricky Slime, Sanya. Aries spiritual guidance. Aries spiritual guidance. All right, for Aries spiritual guidance, when will I see your partner shopping for engagement rings for Aries spiritual guidance? What's coming in for Aries spiritual guidance? What's coming in for Aries spiritual guidance? What's coming in for Aries spiritual guidance? All right. All right, for Aries spiritual guidance, when do I see your person shopping for engagement rings? So I do believe that your person will shop for engagement rings around 1 month to between 1 to 10 months. They are going to start shopping for engagement rings for Aries spiritual guidance. Okay, between 1 to 10 months, they are going to shop for engagement rings for Aries spiritual guidance. Okay, that's what's coming in for Aries spiritual guidance. All right, let's move on to the next person before I get shot by somebody again. Oh my God. All right, let's see. Let me go Lizzie B 893. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Let's see. All right, Lizzie B. All right, Lizzie B 893. Lizzie B 893. Let's see. Do I see you getting a new job really soon for Lizzie B 893? Do I see you getting a new job very soon for Lizzie B 893? Let's see. Lizzie B 893. All right, for Lizzie B 893, I do see you getting a new job between 8 weeks or 8 months for Lizzie B 893. So 8 weeks is about 3 months, right? Yeah. So Lizzie B 893, I do believe that you are gonna get a new job between 3 months to 8 months for Lizzie B 893, okay? 3 months to 8 months, you are gonna get a new job for Lizzie B 893, okay? All right. All right, let's see. Mr. Gem, you're welcome, Mr. Gem. Good night, Mrs. Wang. You're welcome, Gustavo. All right. Mrs. Thank you, Rasheen Jane. All right. Alina Purple. How you doing, Alina Purple? All right, Alina Purple. Alina Purple. All right, for Alina Purple, 673. All right, Alina Purple, 673. How does Vali currently feel for Alina Purple? How does Vali feel about Alina Purple? How does Wally feel about Alina Purple at this time? How does Wally feel about Alina Purple at this time? All right. Can I get one more card for Alina Purple? All right, for Alina Purple, they see you as very abundant for Alina Purple, 8673. I also believe that Wally is a jealous person as well. If he knows that you're around other men, he can get very jealous. For Alina Purple 673, I just gotta forewarn you with the situation, okay? For Alina Purple 673, they are very abundant. They are a hard worker, but I want to forewarn you: if you're around other men, they are the jealous type because there's jealousy that's coming in there. They are a hard worker for Alina Purple 673. All right, Wally is definitely a hard worker. He's working hard to come towards you very soon for Alina Purple 673, right? So they are working on his abundance. He is working on his abundance, and he is very jealous of you around other men, which means that he does have love and a crush on you, okay? That's what's coming in for Alina Purple 673, right? All right. If you like the vibe, subscribe, share to the live stream, okay? All right, let's see. Linda T. Linda T 129. Linda T 129. Let's see. Will there be a future relationship with Garrett for Linda T 129? Linda T 129. Will there be a future relationship with Garrett for Linda T 129? Linda T 129. Thank you. I just want to let everybody know. Thank you for the people that have been very patient. I appreciate it so much because it makes the reading go so much smoother when everyone's patient and everyone's being mellow and being respectful of each other. I do appreciate that. Okay. I just wanted to mention that before, eventually once I end the live stream, I want to tell you guys that you guys have been really kind, compassionate towards each other. You guys have been very patient, okay? All right, I just want to let that out before I, go in a couple of like 30 minutes or so, okay? Now for Linda T 129, will there be a future relationship with Garrett? Let's see. Linda T 129. All right, so there's definitely a wish fulfillment coming in for Linda T 129. There's definitely a wish fulfillment coming in very soon. Make a wish because you are going to get what you want at the right time. In divine timing, you are going to get love very soon. I do believe that you are going to get love around 1 month to 10 months. There is love coming in for Linda T 129. Between 1 to 10 months, there is going to be love coming in for Linda T 129, okay? And they are working on their abundance right now to come towards you. They are very shy. They are very insecure. For Linda T 129, your person's very shy, very insecure. Okay, but I do see that once they work on their abundance, they are gonna come towards you. Okay, for Linda T 129. All right, that's what's Garrett's feelings for you as of right now. Okay, all right, let's move on. All right, let's see. Rashmi Jane, Leonis Ruby. All right. I already did a ring for Rashmi Jane. Your husband is definitely connected with his ex. B Marsh. B Marsh. For B Marsh. What's love looking like for B Marsh? What's up, B Marsh? How you been, B Marsh? It's been a while since I've seen B Marsh too. How you been, B Marsh? What's love looking like for B Marsh? What's love looking like for B Marsh? Please and thank you, Spirit. What's love looking like for B Marsh? All right, for B Marsh, what's love looking like for B Marsh? You know what card you got, B Marsh? You got the happy card. For B Marsh, I do believe love is coming in for you very soon. For B Marsh, I believe that love is gonna come in between 4 months or so. I wait at least until 4 months, 4 months to 10 months. Love is coming in for B Marsh. This is a happy home, happy life card that's coming in for you very soon for B Marsh. Okay, make sure you're saving up a lot of money at this time because there is a little bit of imbalance with money right now, or you're feeling like you're not up to your standards of how much you want to save. So make sure you save up money for this new opportunity coming in for you very soon for B Marsh. Okay. All right, release all the fears. Release all the fears of what you went through with a relationship, because I do believe that a happy life is coming in for you very soon. This person is also very passionate as well for B Marsh. So between 4 months to 10 months, B Marsh, you are gonna find love again. 4 months to 10 months, you are gonna find love again. So between that time frame, okay. All right. So 2027 and 2027. 2026 and 2027 should be good for you, okay? For B Marsh, all right? All right, let's see. Vanessa Meisenheimer, all right? What's happening in Vanessa Meisenheimer's life? What's happening in Vanessa Meisenheimer's life? All right, let's see. For Vanessa Meisenheimer's life, let's see. What's coming in for Vanessa Meisenheimer's life? Can I get one more card for Vanessa Meisenheimer? One more card for Vanessa Meisenheimer? Let's see. What's coming in for Vanessa Meisenheimer? All right, for Vanessa Meisenheimer, what's coming in for you very soon? Love, abundance, balance, happy memories are coming in for Vanessa Meisenheimer. Someone from your past is thinking happy thoughts of you at this time. For Vanessa Meisenheimer, someone from your past is thinking happy thoughts of you, and they are going to come towards you very soon for Vanessa Meisenheimer. Love is coming in for sure. All right. Self-love and love is coming in for Vanessa Meisenheimer, and someone from your past is thinking happy thoughts of you. There's also a balancing energy coming in for Vanessa Meisenheimer, okay? All right, that's what's coming in. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see. Rev Phase. All right, for Rev Phase. All right, Rev Phase. Is your boyfriend loyal to you for Rev Phase? Is your boyfriend loyal to you for Rev Phase? Let's see. Rev Phase. Is your boyfriend loyal to you for Rev Phase? Let's see. All right, for Rev Faves. What's coming in for Rev Faves at this time? Is your boyfriend loyal to you for Rev Faves? Let's see. All right, for Rev Faves. I do believe that your boyfriend's pretty loyal to you at this time. Remember that energy can always change. He's definitely loyal to you as of right now. But I don't know within a couple years or so, I don't know if his feelings is gonna change. But as of right now, he is loyal to you for Red Faves, okay? All right. He's loyal to you as of right now, but remember, energy can always change. All right, things can always happen. But as of right now, for Red Faves, yes, he is loyal to you at this time, okay? That's for Ref Faves, all right? All right, you like the vibe, subscribe, share to the live stream, okay? All right, Duncan Brooks. Duncan Brooks, let's see. All right, for Duncan Brooks. Can I get messages for Duncan Brooks? Can I get messages for Duncan Brooks? Let's see. What are the messages for Duncan Brooks at this time? All right? I think I got to turn on the light. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right, I'm on Duncan Brooks right now. Let me just turn on the light real quick. The sun was on, but then it kind of went down a bit. All right, for Duncan Brooks. What are the messages coming in for Duncan Brooks at this time? All right, for Duncan Brooks, you see how bright that is? That is some good lighting right there. That's why I always turn that on. All right, for Duncan Brooks, um, your messages that's coming in for you right now is calling you to save up money at this time. For Duncan Brooks, save up money for a rainy day. That's what's coming in for you very soon. Good news is coming in for you. If you're asking about love, if you're asking about career, good news is coming in for you very soon. Whether if you want to move into a new career or you want a new love life, take action for what you want, because I do believe that there is abundance coming in for you very soon for both love and career, okay? That's what's coming in for Duncan Brooks, all right? Excuse me. Um hey Michael Goodlaw, how you doing, my friend? Michael Goodlaw, hope you're doing fine. All right. Hey Monty 31, how you doing, Monty 31? Monty 31, let's see. All right. Michael Goodlaw. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Michael Goodlaw? I hope you're doing fine. All right, T-Sack. All right, T-Sack, let's see. What is the plot twist on your divorce for T-Sack? All right, what is your plot twist on your divorce for T-Sack? Let's see. For T-Sack, what is your plot twist on your divorce for T-Sack? All right. T-Sack 3348. T-Sack 3348. All right, for T-Sack 3348, I do believe that the plot twist on your divorce, I don't think they want to let you go yet. For T-Sack, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think that your person wants to divorce you at this time for T-Sack. Because you know why I say that? You got the Two of Cups. So I do believe that there's issues about money. There's issues about differences. Obviously, there's a lot of money issues going on for TSAC, and there's some differences coming in, anxiety, depression. But I'm not gonna lie to you. The plot twist to your divorce for TSAC, they don't want to let you go as of right now. They don't want to let you go. Okay? I don't know the reason why. I think they're very indecisive. I don't know if they're still in love with you, but they kind of force themselves to try to leave you behind. But I do see that The plot twist of your divorce is they still want to be with you. They can't let you go just yet, okay? All right? But it has something to do with either money problems or like some sort of different mindset coming in for T-Sack, okay? All right? Tarot by Rashika, how you doing? Let's see. Eva, Linda T. I already did a reading for Linda T as well. For Linda T. Your Pisces is going to want to come towards you, but they are shy and insecure. I also did a reading for Crystal Ray as well. All right. Let's see. Tarot. Oh, Tarot by Rashika. Tarot by Rashika. All right. So for Tarot by Rashika, is your dad on talking terms with your ex, Shika Jane? For Tarot by Rashika, is your dad in talking terms with your ex, Rashika? Let's see. All right. For Tarot by Rashika, is your dad on talking terms? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. For Tarot by Rashika, I do believe that your dad is on talking terms. Your dad is on talking terms with the ex Shaker Jane. Then the reason why I said that is because there's a victory and success card in there. Um, New happiness is coming in for Tarot by Rashika. All right. There is a healing of a broken heart coming in for Tarot with Rashika. All right. There might be a celebration coming in as well for Tarot by Rashika. And they're focusing on repairing the relationship. So yes, for Tarot by Rashika, I do believe that your dad is on talking terms with the ex Shaker Jane. Okay. All right. There is a victory and success coming in for Tarot by Rashika, okay? All right? That's for Tarot by Rashika. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Crystal Ray, I'm a witch, but I don't harm anyone, but my witching room looks like a history museum. It's different as, oh shoot, that's crazy. What's this one it felt like? All right, let me move on. Blue Paradise. Okay, so yes, you do see that job project coming through. It just may be delayed a bit. Yes, yes, for Blue Paradise, I do see that the project is coming through. It might be a little bit delayed, though. Okay, all right, all right. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna ask what call. Let's see. Ivana Malankov. Ivana Malankov said, "Women's always in some panic room. Take it easy, girls." Um. Let's see. Career. All right, I think I went. All right, let's see. All right, let me move on really quick. I'm sorry, guys. I'm laughing because I'm reading through the messages and I've been seeing what you guys was talking about, and I'm laughing. Yes, Tara by Rashika. Your father is on talking terms with Shaker Jane. Okay, for Tara by Rashika. All right. Catherine is. Okay, I don't know why I'm laughing so hard, but I'm reading the history again, and everything's going crazy. All right, I said live TV disruption is coming. Holy shit! Thank you guys for the laugh. I'm not lying. Thank you for the laugh. I'm not lying. All right. Hey Quad 1983, how you doing, Quad 1983? Okay. All right. For Catherine Izakova, have you met Have you met your person already for Catherine Izakova? Have you already met your person for Catherine Izakova? Have you already met your person for Catherine Izakova? Alright. For Catherine Izakova, have you met your person? Have you met your person already for Catherine Izakova? Yo, you guys got me dying on this live stream today. I love you all. I love you all. I needed to laugh today. All right. Now I'm not going through a hard time, but I just needed to laugh. All right, for Catherine Izakova. Have you met your person already for Catherine Izakova? All right, for Catherine Izakova. Have you already met your person? I do believe you already met your person. For Catherine Izakova, I do believe that you already met them at work. They are standing the ground to come talk to you very soon. For Catherine Izakova, I for sure think that you already know this person. If there's a balancing of money, they're standing the ground. They're a hard worker. It's coming in for you. They went through a lot of betrayals in the past. They are the jealous type too for Catherine Izakova. So do be mindful of that. They are jealous if you're around other men. That's what's coming in. But other than that, I do believe for Catherine Izakova, I do believe that you already know them, okay? For Catherine Izakova, Izakova, right? I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the live stream that's going on right now, okay? All right, Concrete Rose said, I saw who did it, but I ain't no snitch. All right, Quad 1983. For Tarot by Rashika, I am Eastern time. For Tarot by Rashika, I'm Eastern time. Okay, all right. Let's see. Nancy. All right, for Nancy. All right, for Nancy. All right. All right, will Nancy get this remote position? Will Nancy get this remote position? Let's see. All right. I started laughing when you guys said disruption on live TV because I was saying disruption on live TV, and it was really disruption on live TV. There was chaos. All right, for Nancy, yes, you will receive this position. All right, for Nancy, you will receive this position. Okay. All right, for Nancy, you got three cards that came up right: transformation, love, abundance. That's what's coming in for Nancy. I do believe that you are going to get this remote job, okay? All right, for Nancy. And I do believe it's between 1 to 2 weeks or so. It's coming in for you very soon. The latest is 1 month for Nancy, all right? All right, let's see. Love is in the air. All right, BVN 10. BVN 10. All right, for BVN 10, let's see. All right, for BVN 10, are they coming in a friend, or for BVN 10, are they coming as a friend or love? All right, for BVN 10. So I do believe that they are going to want to come back to you as a lover for BVN 10. Both of your exes are coming in, but they do have a lot of interest towards you for BVN. I do believe that they are going to come towards you as a lover, not a friend. Okay? They do want more than a relationship. They want to come back towards you for love for BVN 10, okay? And they also want to apologize to you as well for BVN 10, okay? All right? That's what's coming in for BVN 10. All right. All right, let's see. Let's see. Qua. Hey, Qua. How you doing, Qua? Qua 1983. All right, Janice Moses. All right, for Janice Moses. All right, for Janice Moses. All right, let's see. For Janice Moses. What's coming in for Janice Moses? Let's see. Well, your ex Mitch wants to reconcile, and when will his health improve? For Janice Moses, is his health gonna improve? All right, for Rashika, I'm not gonna not Rashika. My bad, Janice Moses. I do believe that for Janice Moses, your ex is gonna go through a lot of hard times right now. He's going through a lot, and I do believe that his healing stage is gonna fluctuate for Janice Moses. Okay, I do believe between 9 months to 1 year for Janice Moses. He is going to heal. His health is going to be better. But does he want a reconciliation at this time? No, because a lot of cards came in reverse for him, for Janice Moses, okay? All right. I know that you wanted to hear something better, but I do think that for Janice Moses, give him at least a couple months or a year. If his health gets better, maybe it will change, okay? All right, that's coming in for Janice Moses. But they're going through a hard time right now. All the cards came in reverse. All right, that's what's coming in for Janice Moses. All right. All right. I did do a reading for Tarot by Rashika, didn't I? Tarot by Rashika. Your dad is still talking to his ex for Tarot by Rashika, okay? Your dad is still talking to his ex, okay? All right. Um, Mary 123, Diamond. Hey, Diamond. All right, let's see. Mary 123, Diamond. Naved. I'm doing good, Naved. How are you doing, Naved? All right, Mary 123. All right, for Mary 123. Mary 123. Let's see for Mary 123. All right, is this falling star a manifestation for Mary 123? Is this falling star a manifestation for Mary 123? All right. Can I get one more card for Mary 123? Is this falling star a manifestation for love for Mary 123? All right. Let's see. Yes. Guess what came up for you for Mary 123? You got the celebration card with the 3 of cups. So Mary 123, I definitely see that there is an abundance for love coming in for you very soon. It is time for you to manifest what you want. For your person, for Mary 123, the falling star that you saw, make a wish because you are going to manifest a celebration very soon for Mary 123, okay? All right. And you said Gemini is the zodiac? That's what's coming in for Mary 123. Make a wish on that falling star because there is a celebration coming in for Mary 123. Okay, all right. That's what's coming in for Mary 123. Diamond. All right, for Diamond, what's coming in for Diamond? All right, for Diamond, what's coming in for Diamond? All right, I will end this live stream in like a couple, maybe about 15 minutes or so. Okay, guys. All right, for Diamond, what's coming in for Diamond at this time? For Diamond, let's see. Can I get one more card for Diamond? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see for Diamond. What's coming in for Diamond? What's coming in for Diamond for the future husband? For Diamond, let's see. All right, if you like the vibe, subscribe, share to the live stream. Okay, guys? All right, for Diamond. What's coming in for Diamond at this time? All right. What is the description of your future husband for Diamond? All right, for Diamond. The description of your future husband, they are very stern. They are very organized. They might have some sort of white hair. Now, I'm not saying all their hair is white, but they can have like some white beard or some sort of white sideburns is coming in. All right. They might be a little bit of a more mature guy. If that's what you want, I do see that there's an energy that they have went through a lot of wisdom, like they learned a lot throughout their life for Diamond. Your future husband, someone that has a lot of gray hair. Now, gray hair is not a bad thing. It just means that they went through a lot in their life. They learned through the situations, right? They're very peaceful. They're very harmonious for Diamond, for your future husband. That's what's coming in for you as well. All right. They do have a lot of recognition for Diamond. Your husband, your future husband, is someone that's recognized throughout the community or throughout wherever they go. Okay, they are very recognized. All right, and I do believe that for Diamond, I feel like your future husband is a little bit of an egotistical person. I'm not gonna lie to you because the ego card did come in for them. But hey, if they live their life and they're very confident with themselves, maybe it's defined as being egotistical. But for him, he might think it's strong and confident. For some other people, they might think it's egotistical. But he is a very confident person. He is very abundant. People do recognize him. He's very popular. Very stern, very organized. He might have a couple gray hairs, but that's a sign of wisdom, right? And he's very harmonious. He brings people together, okay? That's my reading for Diamond, all right? All right, let's move on. All right, Castori, I already did your reading for Castori. Yes, you will recuperate from your challenges for Kastori, okay? You will recuperate from your challenges, okay? All right, let's see. Thank you, Blue Paradise 15. All right, Michelle Morin. All right, for Michelle Morin. Michelle Morin, let's see. Michelle Morin. What is Jay's energies for Michelle Morin? What is Jay's energy from Michelle Morin? Let's see. What is Jay's energy from Michelle Morin? All right. They do want to take a risk for you very soon from Michelle Morin. They definitely want to take a risk towards you very soon. There is something new coming in, a new prosperity. All right. They like your morals. They like your values. They like your standards from Michelle Morin. So don't change yourself because they like you for who you are. That's what's coming in. And they are going to take a risk coming towards you. All right. For Michelle Morin. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to do a reading for Mary Shangarika Jules, and then Qua 1983, okay? All right? All right, for Shangarika Jules. Can I get a general guidance for Shangarika Jules? All right? Can I get a general guidance for Shangarika Jules? All right, for Shangarika Jules, your general guidance is to balance your insecurities, to be more confident within yourself, to speak positive self-talk for Shangarika Jules, okay? That's what's coming in for you very soon. A lot of money's coming in for Shangarika Jules very soon, okay? That's what's coming in for you very soon, all right? Hold on. All right. Is Qua 1983 here right now? Is Qua 1983 here right now? Is Qua 1983 here right now? I'm going to do a reading for her, okay? All right, for Qua 1983, what does your love life look like for Qua 1983? What does her love life look like for Qua 1983? Let's see. What does her love life look like for Qua 1983? All right. Let's see. All right, for Qua 1983, if you're still on right now, this reading's for you, okay? For Qua 1983. Make sure you're getting a lot of rest at this time because getting rest is going to lead you to an abundance of love and prosperity coming in for you very soon. All right? For Qua 1983. I do believe that you are going to meet the love of your life at work for Qua 1983 or while traveling as well because the Chariot is a travel card for Qua 1983. So I do believe that you are going to be very abundant very soon within love. All right? Between 4 months is coming in for love for Qua 1983. 4 months love is coming in for Qua 1983. All right, and make sure you're getting rest at this time because the resting period is going to call for you to find something new very soon for Qua 1983. Okay. And the Chariot card is coming in for Qua 1983 as well. That's what's coming in for Qua 1983. The Chariot is success. You might find your love of your life at work or while traveling, okay? That's what's coming in for Qua 1983, right? For the next couple of months. All right, Touch of Love. What is Rex thinking about Touch of Love? What is Rex thinking about Touch of Love? Let's see. What is Rex thinking about Touch of Love at this time? What is Rex thinking about Touch of Love at this time? All right, so for Touch of Love, Rex is working on his abundance to come towards you. This prosperity coming in between your relationship very soon. For a Touch of Love, prosperity is coming in towards you very soon. The more generosity energy you put out there, the more generosity is going to come towards you. So make sure you are communicating with Rex of what you want because love is going to come in for you very soon. For a Touch of Love, okay? That's what's coming in for a Touch of Love, all right? Now, Divine Audio. Divine Audio, let's see. Divine Audio. Is Dinesh thinking about Divine Audio at this time? Is Dinesh thinking about Divine Audio at this time? All right, for Divine Audio. For Divine Audio, is Dinesh thinking about you right now for Divine Audio? Yes. So Divine Audio, your person is definitely thinking about you at this time. He's definitely trying to manifest you. He's working hard on his abundance to come towards you very soon for divine audio, okay? The Chariot is saying that there's success coming in for you very soon for divine audio, okay? All right, he's definitely trying to manifest you at this time. He's putting in a lot of hard work. Communications coming in for divine audio, and this energy is also coming in for you very soon for divine audio, okay? All right. All right, hey, bless you. How you doing? Bless you. How you doing? Bless you. Let's see. For Sanya, is Sanya still here for Sanya? Sorry, I didn't see your question the first time for Sanya. I couldn't look down for your question. But let me see for Sanya. All right, for Sanya, who will you marry someday for Sanya? For Sanya, who will you marry someday for Sanya? Let's see. For Sanya, who will you marry someday? All right, for Sanya, who will you marry someday for Sanya? All right, for Sanya, you are gonna marry somebody that is very emotional, very sensitive. For Sanya, you are gonna marry someone emotional, someone sensitive, someone caring. Okay, success is coming in. You are going to marry somebody that is very attractive, but they are also very unconfident within themselves. So they are going to be a little bit shy, a little bit insecure coming in for Sanya, okay? All right? This person may have went through a lot of heartbreaks in his past, which is the reason why he is putting up a lot of walls in a relationship for Sanya, okay? But for Sanya, I do believe that you are going to marry somebody that went through a heartbreak, and they are going to be very kind, very caring, very compassionate, very shy as well for Sanya, and they are attractive, but a lot of they don't know this about themselves, or they don't always see the best in themselves. Okay, that's my reading for Sanya. Right, that's my reading for Sanya. All right, Zara. All right, Zara 1128. You're welcome. All right, Roshni. All right, what's coming in for Roshni? What's coming in for Roshni? Oh, hey guys, can you guys do me a favor for you guys on the live stream? Can you guys do me a favor? Can you guys start hyping up my videos so then my video can be on the leadership board? Can you guys start hyping me up, my videos up, so I can be on the leadership board? Okay, all right, please and thank you. All right. Can you guys start hyping up my videos? Okay, please and thank you. All right. Now for Roshni. What's coming in for Roshni at this time? What's coming in for Roshni at this time? All right. What's coming in for Roshni at this time? For Roshni, let's see. What's coming in for Roshni at this time? All right, let's see. All right, for Roshni, abundance is coming in for you very soon. Strength is coming in for Roshni very soon. All right, you have a lot of choices in love and career. That's also coming in very soon. All right, be careful with jealous people around you at this time because you're going through a lot of success. All right, so abundance with money, abundance with health, abundance with strength. You are going to overpower. You are going to overcome any obstacles that come in your way. You also have a lot of choices within love and career, and you are going to get whatever you want, okay? But be careful with jealous energy coming in for Roshni, okay? All right? All right, let's see. Now, Zara 1128. For Zara 1128. For Zara 1128. When will you be prosperous for Zara 1128? When will Zara 1128 be prosperous? When will Zara 1128 be prosperous? All right. So Zara 1128, I definitely see that you are going to be prosperous in the year 2027. For Zara 1128, I do see that you are going to be prosperous next year in the year 2027 because you got the Queen of Swords with one sword and you got the Chariot, well, obviously with one person. So I do believe that you are going to be serious in the year 2027. All right? I mean, you are going to be prosperous in the year 2027, okay? Hey, Ash Cube, how you doing? Ivana Balankov, all right? All right, for Ivana Balankov, let's see. All right, for Ivana Malankov, what does Antonio think about you right now for Ivana Malankov? What does Antonio think about you right now for Ivana Blanca? Let's see. What does Antonio think about Ivana Blanca? Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. For Ivana Blanca, the cards that came up for you at this time is really good. So Ivana Blanca, love and prosperity and success for Ivana Milankov. Antonio thinks highly of you at this time. All right, a wish fulfillment is coming in. They do want a happy home with you, happy children with you, happy life with you for Ivana Milankov. But they are going through a sort of obstacle in their life right now. There is an energy of obstacles coming through for Ivana Milankov for Antonio. Okay, but other than that, they do want to come towards you very soon with abundance of love and abundance of a happy home. Okay, that's what's coming in for Ivana Balankov. He sees you as a very loving and caring and generous person. Okay, that's my ring for Ivana Balankov. All right, now for Bless You 365. Bless You 365. Okay, what's coming in for Bless You 365? What's coming in for Bless You 365? All right. What's coming in for Bless You 365? All right, for Bless You 365, what's coming in for you right now for Bless You 365? All right, you are going to have to go through a dilemma. You might have to make a hard choice between two different people, two different jobs. It's coming in for you very soon to make a tough decision for Bless You 365. Okay, that's what's coming in. If you're working hard for yourself and you're not seeing any results, make sure you continue to work hard, but make sure you also rest as well, okay? Because I do see that you're overworking yourself. You need some rest at this time. But for Bless You 365, there is a dilemma coming in. You might have to choose between two people or two different jobs, okay? That's what's coming in for you very soon. For Bless You 365, all right? All right, let's see. Make sure you guys are hyping my videos, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Ash Cube. Let's see for Ash Cube. All right. For Ash Cube. What is John's feelings for Ash Cube? What is John's feelings for Ash Cube? Let's see. What is John's feelings for Ash Cube? Please do like, share, subscribe if you have not yet and you like the vibes, okay? All right, for Ash Cube, let's see. What's coming in for Ash Cube at this time? All right. All right, the good luck is turning in your favor. John sees you as a good luck charm for Ash Cube, okay? John sees you as a good luck charm. There is obstacles for him to come towards you at this time. It's about his own life, right? He's going through a lot of competition right now. For Ash Cube 15, all right, he feels like he's competing for your attention or he's going to be competing with other people for your attention, okay? Oppositions coming in as well for Ash Cube 15. So he does have love for you, but there is an energy of imbalancedness for Ash Cube, okay? So John does have feelings for you, but he does feels like this competition coming in for Ash Cube, okay? All right. All right, let's see. Happy Life 247. Happy Life 247. All right, what's coming in for Happy Life 247? What's coming in for Happy Life 247? Let's see. What's coming in for Happy Life 247? All right, for Happy Life 247, what's coming in for you right now is you are going to be seen as attractive. You are going to be seen as beautiful. People are going to love your energy. You are going to be in your power. You are going to have a lot of respect coming in for Happy Life 247. If you need to work on a business venture, you need to work on that now for Happy Life 247. If you also need to apply for a new job, then it's your time to apply for a new job. New things are coming in for Happy Life 247 very soon. People are attracted to you at this time, okay? For Happy Life 247, okay? That's what's coming in for Happy Life 247. All right? All right, Marlene. All right? All right, for Marlene. Is Marlene going to be in a committed relationship for Marlene? Is Marlene going to be in a committed relationship for Marlene? All right, for Marlene. All right, Marlene, yes, you are going to be in a committed relationship. And I do believe that you are going to be in a committed relationship between 6 months to 1 year. For Marlene, you are going to be in a committed relationship between 6 months to 1 year, okay? For Marlene, 6 months to 1 year, you are going to be in a relationship, okay? All right, that's for Marlene. All right. All right, let's see. All right. I'm here. All right, I believe. All right, I think that was it, right? All right, Mary 123, Blue Paradise. You're welcome. All right, Barrage Singe, Barrage Singe. Um, will Barrage and Nandini get married? Will Barrage and Nandini get married? Let's see. Okay, you guys can definitely get married for Barrage. Barrage and Nandini can definitely get married, but make sure you guys are gonna save up a lot of money. There is a delay with the situation, but you guys are lovers, you guys are soulmates. But make sure you save up a lot of money for this marriage because obviously a wedding costs money, right? For Barrage Singe, but you are gonna get married very soon. I do believe that you are gonna get married between 1 to 2 years for Barrage and Nandini, okay? Alright. Alright. Let's move on. A nice flavor. Hey Satch and Rye. Oh, Concrete Rose said, it's a lot of estrogen in here. Loon baby mama's going Luna's baby mama going off. Concrete Rose, you funny as hell. She said your baby mama's is going off. Let's see. Right, can we all just get along? All right. It feels like April Fool's Day. I was just checking the date. Don't it feels like April Fool's? Lords of Serendipity. All right. Um, Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just reading through the stream right now. All right. I'm just reading through the stream right now for just to see where everybody's going. All right. Roxana. All right, Roxana. Roxana B. Well, you have a new boyfriend for Roxana B. Let's see. Well, you have a new boyfriend for Roxana B. Let's see. For Roxana B. Well, you have a new boyfriend. Yes. Roxana B. You can definitely have a new boyfriend very soon, okay? And I do see that it's going to be in a coming couple months for Roxana B, okay? All right, that's what's coming in for Roxana B for sure. You are going to have a new boyfriend in a couple months for Roxana B, okay? All right? All right, let's see. All right. Thank you here. All right, Carolyn doesn't care. You're welcome, Carolyn doesn't care. All right, let's see. All right, I believe. Hey, sugar darling, how are you doing, sugar darling? I'm doing good. How are you doing, sugar darling? All right. All right, let's see. No, super chats don't always pop up. It's super chats don't always pop up. It just shows on the bottom, and then you won't really know who donated until later on. Until like I have to keep scrolling up and down. All right, let's see. What was what was Habal Nasir's question? What was Habal Nasir's question? All right, I think. Hold on, guys. Sorry. What was Habal Nasir's question? Oh, there he is. Okay, Habal Nasir, you are my last person for now. Okay, all right. Will you be celebrating very soon for Habal Nasir? Will you be celebrating very soon for Habal Nasir? Let's see. All right. All right, let's see what's coming in for Habal Nasir very soon. Are you gonna celebrate very soon for Habal Nasir? Yes, Habal Nasir, you are definitely gonna be celebrating very soon. You got the lovers card for Habal Nasir, so a lot of love is coming in for you very soon, all right? And also, you are gonna be celebrating your hard work very soon, all right? So you're gonna be celebrating hard work for Habal Nasir, and someone also have a crush on you as well. It's coming in very soon. So your hard work is gonna pay off for Habal Nasir, and love is also coming in for Habal Nasir as well, okay? All right? So Habal Nasir, love is coming in for you very soon, and celebration of hard work and victory and success. Money's coming in as well. So Habal Nasir, you got the best of both worlds. You got money and love is coming in around the same time. Okay, all right. Um, Thank you for the laughs. Thank you for the caring and compassionate messages. I appreciate you all for joining me today. Thank you for the laughs for sure. It's been craziness, but it's been fun. I appreciate you all for being kind and caring to each other. Um, Please do take action for your creative venture. Please take action for whatever you want in life, because time do not wait. So make sure you do that now. The year 2026, 2027 is the year to be abundant. So make sure you guys are doing that now. It's in the universe for you guys to do better for yourself. So make sure you're doing that between these couple of years, okay? So start if you have a specific talent, work on a talent. If you have if you want to start content creation, you should do that. If you want to find love, you should do that. If you want to apply to a new job, you should do that. Do everything that you can. Take action. Take a risk. Don't stay stagnant. You guys got to do what you got to do for what you want. Okay. All right. Also, thank you all for being my hype person. Please do hype my videos. All right. I appreciate that. If you like my vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. Is there anything else that I need to say? I love all you guys. I feel like I found a soul family. I wanted to give you guys a story before I go. So, growing up, I've always been, I've always been like a loner. I didn't have a lot of friends. And it's surprising, right? A lot of people don't believe me that I don't have a lot of friends. But growing up, I didn't have a lot of friends. And I kind of did what I had to do, and I went to school, and I told the story before. I freaking hated people. I hated everyone's guts. I really did. Um, but that's because I've been bullied a lot when I was younger. When I was younger, I've always been bullied. Now I've been bullied by family members. I've been bullied by people that I knew in school. It's kind of funny now that I grew older. I'm way much more successful than half of the people that bullied me. Half of the people that bullied me, I do not even know where they are now. And it's kind of weird to say, but I don't wish anything on anybody, but it's always that way all the time. The people that are bullied ends up getting up here, and then the people that were popular ends up going down here. I don't know why it goes that way, but that's the situation that happened. But I just wanted to share the story because I've never been popular, and I've always wanted to find my soul family. And guess what? I believe I found my soul family here in this YouTube channel. And I'm forever grateful for you guys being here for me. I see you guys as a family, and I appreciate it. Um and I'm thankful for God for giving me this gift. I'm thankful for my sister for pushing me in this direction to come on this YouTube channel. And forever always be grateful to you guys, okay? Love to you all, blessings to you all. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I'll see you tonight. If not, I'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right. So blessings to you all, and I'll do a collective reading for you guys. Please do hype my videos and subscribe if you have not. All right. All right. Blessings to you all. Have a great day, great night wherever you guys are, and I'll see you guys next time. All right.